In the last session, I have gone through the model of atom of hydrogen and helium. Now you see I will go through the model of lithium. So the atomic number of lithium, it is 3. Z is equal to, see the atomic number, I will explain it to you in the later part. See, Z is known as the atomic number. Okay, now you see there are 3. Since atomic number in the last class, in the class 8 you have come to know what is an atomic number. Atomic number is the number of protons present in the nucleus, and the number of protons is equal to number of electrons, that you also know. Now we have to arrange 3 electrons of the lithium atom. The nucleus, it will be always present in the center, the K cell, the L cell. Since 3 electrons are only present, therefore the first cell will consist of 2 electrons. The maximum number of electrons that can be held by K cell is equal to 2. Next, the L cell, since only 3 electrons are present, therefore the remaining 1 electron will be arranged in the L cell, that is 1. Okay, the electronic configuration EC. I have told you in the last class that the electronic configuration, it will be written as EC. EC will equal to 2, 1. So this is the electronic configuration of lithium, 2, 1. And the valency, you see, since 1 electron is present in the outermost orbit, only 1 electron is present in the outermost orbit, therefore the valency will be equal to 1. I think it is clear. The atomic model of lithium atom. See students, in exam the question comes, draw the atomic model of lithium atom. Nothing will be given to you. You have to know the atomic number, that is the number of electrons and the number of protons. Then you have to know how to write the electronic configuration and how to write the valency. In the last session I have discussed how we have to calculate the valency. Now you see the valency is always calculated from the outermost orbit, the number of electrons that is present in the outermost orbit. From that, either you have to plus it or minus it from the number 8. Here, since 1 electron is present, therefore the valency will be equal to 1. Next comes the helium, hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium. In beryllium, the atomic number is equal to 4. Nucleus, it is present in the center, the K cell, L cell. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron. So this is the structure of beryllium. Electronic configuration is equal to what will be the electronic configuration? 2, 2. Then the valency. The valency will be equal to 2. Is it clear? The number of electrons, valency, it is the number of electrons present in the outermost cell. It is always calculated from the number of electrons present in the outermost cell. See, one more thing you see, valency can be 0. Valency can be from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. These numbers can only be valency. Valency can never be equal to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This cannot be the valency. Okay. See, now you see, up to beryllium I have discussed. Now your homework will be from boron, carbon, from boron to fluorine. This will be your homework. Oh, that is your home task assignment. Boron, since everyone is studying from home only, so everything will be home work only. But I will name it as home tasks. From boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, up to here, up to fluorine, from boron to fluorine, you will do by yourself. Okay, I will not draw the structure. Next comes the structure of neon. How you will draw the structure of neon? Neon, it is 10. Nucleus, 2 electrons are present in the K cell. Next you see the number of electrons 10. Since 2 electrons are accommodated in the K cell, therefore the remaining electrons will be present in the second cell. How many number of electrons will be present in the second cell? 10 minus 2 is equal to 8. Therefore 8 electrons will be present in the outermost cell. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this is the structure of neon. Now the configuration 2 8. Whenever you will see 8, and we from the formula that was from the point that I have given in the last session, that is the number of electron in the outermost orbit should be 8. See, it's 8. For helium it was 2. That is, they are fulfilling the number of electrons that must be present in the outermost cell. Also, in this is KL. L cell should contain how many number of electrons? 8 number of electrons, so it is fulfilling. Therefore, it is known as a noble gas, and its valency. And its valency is equal to 0. I think I am clear to you. Next, we will draw the structure of sodium. Sodium, atomic number 11. Two electrons are accommodated in the K cell. Then the 11 minus 2 is equal to 9. Next, the next 9 electrons will be accommodated in the remaining number of cells. You see, in the K cell the maximum capacity is equal to 2. Next, what will be the number of electrons in the L cell? It is equal to 8. From the last points that we have discussed in the last session, you come to know about it. That is, the number of electrons that will be present in the L cell will be equal to 8. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8 number of electrons, you can see it is present in the L cell. Since 2 plus 8, it is equal to 10. Therefore, the one more electron will be present in the outermost cell, that is equal to N cell, that is the last electron, that is the 11th electron will be present in the outermost cell. Here it is K, L, M. In M cell, the number of electron is equal to 1. Therefore, the electronic configuration will be equal to 2, 8, 1. Since one electron is present in the outermost cell, therefore the valency. Only one electron is present in the outermost cell, therefore the valency will be equal to 1. Am I clear to you? How the valency we have calculated? Since one electron is present in the outermost cell, therefore the valency will be equal to 1. See, I will give you the structure of fluorine. Okay, one thing I have to explain, that is the valency. How we have to calculate the valency when the number of electron is more than 4 in the outermost orbit. For carbon and fluorine, I am giving you the structure. Okay. Otherwise, you will not understand what is valency, how you have to calculate. Now you see, for valency for carbon atomic number is equal to 6. So see, I have used the earlier structure. Therefore, all the 2 electrons are already present in the cell. Now you see, 2 electrons are present in the K cell. Therefore, what will be the remaining number of electrons that will be present? The 4 number of electrons will be present in the outermost cell. 3. Or you can draw it in a better way. See, the structure that you are drawing, it should be neat and clean. Okay. See, there are 4 electrons present in the outermost cell. Therefore, the electronic configuration of carbon is equal to 2, 4. And you see, now how we will calculate the valency? Valency will be equal to 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. Since the outermost orbit can contain only 8 electrons, therefore the valency, how we will calculate 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. 4 number of electrons will be present in the outermost cell, and the valency will also be equal to 4. In the carbon, what is the valency of carbon? Therefore, the valency of carbon is equal to 4. Next, you see, for fluorine, I'll give you the structure of fluorine. How you have to calculate. Fluorine, the atomic number of fluorine is equal to 9. The nucleus is present as usual in the center. First second cell. See, I know about the structure, therefore I have already written the cell. Okay, now you see the first cell will contain 2 electrons. 2 electrons are present in the first cell. So 9 minus 2 is equal to 7. So the remaining 7 electrons, it will be accommodated in the next cell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. These 7 are the electrons that will be present in the second cell, that is L cell, K cell, L cell. Now the electronic configuration. Most importantly, I am drawing the structure to explain only you about the valency. Okay, now you see electronic configuration is equal to 2, 7. Therefore the valency will be equal to 8 minus 7, it is equal to 1. Therefore the valency of fluorine is equal to 1. Am I clear to you how you have to calculate the valency? See the valency, if more than 4 electrons are present, then you have to always minus it, subtract it from the number 8. 8 minus, say for example, if 5 electrons are present in the outermost cell, then you have to do 8 minus 5, it will be equal to 3 valency. Similarly here, 8 minus 7, it is equal to 1. Is it clear? This is how you have to calculate the valency. Now I think I am clear to you how you have to write. Now you will see the structure of sodium magnesium. I think you can calculate the valency of oxygen. See, I am telling you, boron. For boron the valency will be 3. For carbon it is equal to 4. From nitrogen it will again decrease. From nitrogen the valency will be 3. Here for oxygen 2 and fluorine 1. You have to calculate it from the structure, and this is your home task. Okay. For magnesium, I will show you up till magnesium only. Other structure you have to draw. Okay. Magnesium, the nucleus, it is present in the center, outer second orbit, third orbit. The atomic number of magnesium, it is equal to 12. Now you see the atomic number, since it is equal to 12, the first, always as usual, the first orbit will contain how many number of electrons? The first orbit will always contain 2 electrons. Then the second orbit, that is K cell, will always contain what? 8 number of electrons. 2 plus 8 is equal to 10, and remaining 2 electrons we have to accommodate it in the outermost cell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next, 1 and 2. The electronic configuration is will be equal to 2, 8, 2. Then the valency will be equal to, see, from what I have told you, that if the number of electrons is more than 4, then you have to minus from 8, and if it is less than 4 or less than 4, then you have to write the number that is present. If it is less than 4 or is equal to 4, then you have to write the number of electrons that is present in the outermost cell. Here it is, the valency will be equal to 2. Am I clear to you how you have to calculate the valency and how you have to draw the structure of the atomic model of different atoms? Now from up to, say students, you have to your whole task is to draw all the structure from atomic number 1 to 2. 1 to 20 is your homework, that is, or home task, that is from hydrogen. I have already discussed, but you draw it in your pages. Okay, you only draw the atomic model in 2 to 3 pages, whatever page number it might require, but you draw it in a proper, that is neat and clean way. Okay, now from hydrogen to calcium you draw the structure. Okay, no need to go further than that. Okay, from 21 it is not required now in class 9. 1 to 20, draw the model of the atom. Now next part I am discussing is what is atomic number, what is isotope, what is atomic number, what is atom mass number or atomic mass, then what are isotope, this we will discuss it now. What is atomic number? Atomic number, it is denoted by Z. It is equal to number of protons present in nucleus of an atom. This is atomic number. What What is atomic number? Atomic number is the number of atomic number is the number of protons present in the nucleus. Then comes the definition atomic mass. Or you can write what is atomic, you use this thing, mass number. Atomic mass is something different that I will show you in a question, okay? Mass number. Mass number is equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons. Number of protons plus number of neutrons. Where it will be present? It will be present in the nucleus of an atom. Mass number is equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom. This is known as the mass number. And atomic mass, see the number of protons in all of, so for example, we will come to know about it when what is atomic mass. Atomic mass and mass number, there is a slight difference. Atomic mass is the average of the mass number, okay? What is atomic mass? Atomic mass is the average of the mass number of the atoms. And that is where the difference comes. We will discuss it later on. Now you have to write this thing, the definition. I think you all know what is mass number and what is atomic number. But then also I am discussing since it is in your book. Next comes the isotope. What are isotopes? Isotopes. Isotopes are what? Isotopes are atoms of same element. Atoms of same element with different mass number. Atoms of same element with different mass number. Atoms of same element with different mass numbers are known as the isotopes. What are atoms of the same element with different mass number are known as isotopes. For example, see this question repeatedly comes. Give the isotopes of hydrogen, give the isotopes of chlorine, or what is isotope? The question comes in the what is an isotope? Give an example. This question comes for 2 marks in your final exam. So you see what are some of the examples of isotope. Hydrogen. The hydrogen atomic number is, here you can see atoms of the same element with different mass number. Atoms will be of the same element, but what is the difference? Difference will be the mass number. Hydrogen, now you see how you have to symbolically represent an atom. You have to write the symbol. Here the mass number, atomic number will come, and the mass number you can write it here also or here also. In this way you can write 1H11. Here in the upper portion you have to write the mass number, in the lower portion you have to write the atomic number. Now the isotopes of hydrogen are hydrogen, one is hydrogen, that is, this is known as protium. Next, this is known as deuterium. Here the mass number, it is 2, therefore it is known as deuterium. And one is tritium. So these are the isotopes of hydrogen: protium, deuterium and tritium. Similar examples are also present for chlorine. Chlorine 35, the atomic number of chlorine is 17 and its mass number is 35. And another isotope of chlorine is 37. See, in nature, one question it will come here in your book also. You can see you have to calculate the average atomic mass of chlorine. Here the question comes atomic mass, and what I am writing here, the mass number. Mass number is always the sum of protons and neutrons. Slight difference between mass number and atomic mass. Okay, in the question you will come to know here. See, 35. Here it is, the mass number is 35 and here the mass number is 17, and the atomic number of chlorine is equal to 17. Atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5 U. This is the atomic mass, and these are the mass number. That the question I will give you how to do the question. It is in your book also. These are some of the examples of isotopes. Okay, you can write it from your book also, or you can note it down from here. Next you see, you can pause the video, I am rubbing it, okay. Now next question comes, what are isobars? Isobar means what? Isobars, atoms of different element. Atoms of different element with same mass number are known as isobars. What are isobar? Isobars are the atoms of the different element with same mass number. Atoms of the different element. Atoms of the different element with the same mass number are known as isobar. See, what are some of the examples of isobar? You can get only 2 to 3 examples is enough for you. Argon. The mass number of argon is 40. And calcium, it is also 40. So these two are what? These two are known as isobar. I think I am clear to you what is an isobar. Isobars are elements of different atoms of different element with same mass number are known as isobar. So these are some of the examples of isobar. What are isobars? Atoms of different element with same mass number, these are known as isobar. Now you see, one topic I have left out, that is application of isotope. This is a very important question. Okay, what are the application of isotope? These isotopes are used for different applications, like in medical science, in radioactivity. So you can see an isotope of uranium. Application of in the question comes given application of isotope. You can see there an isotope of from the book you can write application of isotope. This is a very important question, very important. Okay, I am giving 2-3 stars here. Okay, application of isotopes. Applications of isotopes. You see, you can write it from your book. An isotope of uranium. An isotope of uranium is used as a fuel in the nuclear reactor. That is one example. What are nuclear reactors? Nuclear reactors are the instruments or the instruments where the radioactivity takes place, where nuclear activity or nuclear reactions takes place. These are known as the nuclear reactor. Secondly, you see, second point, you see an isotope of cobalt is used in the treatment of cancer. You write it in your copies. Okay, these points you can write it in your book. Write it in your copies from the book. I am not writing here. Please go through this. Which isotope is used? Which element isotope is used for the treatment of cancer? This question comes. So what you will write? Cobalt. Okay. I think in this 2019 final in the final exam of class 9 this question came. Next, you see an isotope of iodine is used in the treatment of goiter. So these are the application. First, uranium, it is used in nuclear reactors. Secondly, cobalt is used in the treatment of cancer. And third, this iodine is used in the treatment of goiter. So these are the application of isotopes. Thank you. This chapter is completed, and the remaining questions that I will give you. The whole question answers, some of the question answers you have to do, some of the question I will do. Okay. Now you see, one question is there that you have to calculate the atomic mass of what is the atomic mass of chlorine? 1737Cl70. This question, the natural abundance, it is given here 75%, and one it is given here 25%. You have to calculate the average atomic mass. To calculate the average atomic mass, what you have to do here, for this isotope of chlorine 35 and this isotope of chlorine 37, average atomic mass, it is calculated here in this way. Average atomic mass is equal to 35. You see, 35 chlorine, it is present in 75%. 35 into 75 divided by 100 plus 37 into 25 divided by 100. Then you will get here. This question, it is done in your book. You can go through your book. You will get around 35.5. So this is the atomic mass of, this is the atomic one for bromine. So for bromine question I will do it to you. I will provide it in a video, or I will give it in as PDF. Okay, the question answers I might give you as PDF also or as video also. Since video will be lumpy, so I think I will give it in you as a PDF. So this question is only a something that is out of the context question. Okay, see what is mass number and what is atomic mass. Atomic mass is average of mass number, and the mass number is the number of protons plus number of neutrons. So this chapter, the structure of atomic, is completed. Students, go through your chapter thoroughly and see the video. If something that is not understood by you, you can pause the video for a quite then you can go through your book, or you can ask me. The authority will, if something if any query will be there, you can contact the authority and contact me. Okay, thank you. Hope you will stay in a good state of health and mind. See, the health is primary. Okay, you should not go anywhere now. Since you all are underage, your immunity is not so good, therefore stay healthy, stay home. Thank you.